thank you very much for coming to Ukraine.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your program that is coming up, the activation of StarSeed protocol, which we are all waiting for.
Thank you for making me come to Ukraine. It was a wonderful time I passed here. So the StarSeed protocol is a protocol for people who feel that they want to participate to the opening and to a new consciousness on the earth. So it's, how do you say, it targets what I call starseeds. And starseeds are these people that came to earth in this period of time with a special mission. And it can take many forms. There's no one mission or something they should do, but what is behind all these missions is the awakening of human consciousness towards more love, more light, more wisdom, more caring, more sharing. And I received this protocol from my higher dimensional self in 2013, March 2013. And yeah, it's made of sound healing, so I use my voice, my language, my soul language, which is part of the primordial languages, that has very healing and activating qualities for DNA, human DNA, to activate us in our fullest potential. So obviously this DNA can't activate in once, because otherwise our nervous system would just blow away. So we need to be patient and do it step by step. So this protocol is the first step of activation. And once this activation is received, according to where the person is in his own journey, how much is invested in his own spiritual growth and opening, it will have different results. It will bring him a step further, and it will start the ascension process within him, within his own DNA, and help him to integrate higher dimensions of himself, to inspire him for his mission.
So who will this program will be useful for? Is it only how to understand that it could be useful for certain people, or it could be useful for all the kinds of people?
It can actually be useful for all kinds of people. And the only fact that you are interested in such things, then it's for you, you know, because the people for whom it's not destinated, they will not find any interest in what I'm saying and in these topics. So if there's an interest, if there's a beautiful heart, desire to open more your heart, to become the greatest version of yourself, then it's for you.
If your heart is resonating with this information.
Yes.
So what could be the result of this program, of this protocol? You say that it may not open at once, it may take time.
It for sure will not open at once. Yeah.
How much time could it take for opening up?
It really
what
depends.
Can be the science that is going on?
So the time really depends on each person, and the implication of each one will really be key in the time it takes. So this protocol also includes some recommendation for personal practice, because it's kind of giving an information, an input, like a wave, like a pushing wave to lift you up, but then you have to be the one guiding your own boat, so more the person is dedicated, more work she's done before, or he's done before, on himself, and with some meditation practices, for example, energy practices, body work practices, then it will go faster. And for those who have never done anything, then it will be an opening and a starting for these energies to come more in his life. So it's difficult to give a one response for everyone, because it's really up to each soul, and each soul will receive exactly what is needed in the moment and what is appropriate to activate. The sound has this ability to work differently on each person. So even if in the webinar we're going to be 50 or 70, in one sound from me will work in 70 different ways for each person. Yeah, this is what's really magic with sound. It has ability to really adapt and go where it's needed.
Wow. And you say that there will be also a record of this program. So some people may watch the program in record only. Do you think it will be working for them as well?
Yes, it works also remotely and after. Some other things I wanted to say about what will people get or should get out of that. It's a greater connection to their deep self, a better grounding in their physical body. Actually, my work is mainly around helping the physical body to integrate the soul light energy. So it will bring a greater peace within, a greater wisdom, a greater understanding of, and a greater listening to oneself. It will help harmonizing masculine and feminine energies, but this will be the next part. So the first part is activation. The next part will be about harmonization of masculine and feminine. But for the moment, the 5 first steps, it's really about activation of our DNA codes, our original codes that are not meant to be just basic human. They are meant to be divine human. But this is not for immediately. We are preparing now.
It seems like it'd be a wake-up program for many.
Yes. And an integrative program, so that the spiritual life and the material life become one instead of 2 different things. Because for many people, there is their spiritual life and then their normal life. And the reason why it's important to make the light of the soul and the body come together is so that the spiritual and the material come as one. And when this happens, then you are able to give to the earth the gifts of your soul. There's also a big part of the work is activating our 2nd chakra, which is the center of our being. It is the place where our creativity, our instincts, our passion for life, for our ideas, for our beliefs, and for bringing this creativity to the world. It's the center of our centeredness. So there will also be better centeredness after that. And it is also the center of our inner strength, our inner ability to stand for our own ideas, whatever other people think or do. Because it's very important that all the star seeds, and there are 70% now on the earth, so this is a lot. And hopefully, because we really need it, especially because not all of them will wake up. Most of them, they have no idea of why they are here, you know, and most of the time they feel uncomfortable with the world, they don't feel at their place, and they try to match with the world. So my work is really helping these people to get strength in themselves so that they are able to speak their truth in the right occasion, because it's not always appropriate. Sometimes you're in a surrounding, it's better not to say anything, and sometimes silence teaches more than words. But learning to respect your own self and be truthful and how do you say,
sincere to yourself?
I've lost the word. Yeah, integrity. Yeah, towards your inner truth. To hold this integrity, because this is what actually helps us to bring this this beauty to the world without being ashamed or trying to match. And when we try to match with the world, then we step out of our center. We step out of ourselves, and then our soul is not able to bring what she is meant to bring. So, yeah, these are the principal topics, and it will be stronger or less strong according to where each one is already on his path. For someone that is already very activated, then it can go very fast and it can be quite amazing, like soul language activating, new gifts opening, new psychic abilities. But this is not for all. It's only for the person that already did a certain amount of work, and also the ones that for whom this is the mission. Because it's not for everybody. The mission is to open psychic abilities. Some people, their only mission is maybe just to give this love and strengthen this love so that it gets so strong that nothing will be able to pull them out of their heart, for example. Some people, it will be opening like artistic, more artistic skills. And through this art, passing some information that are beyond us to the world. Yeah. So it's really depending on each person and on the mission of each one.
You are doing such a great job. Thank you so much for doing what you do and for bringing all this light and love
it's such
to Ukraine and the whole world. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
I admire this woman. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for Ukrainian people and all the world, everybody that is engaged in this process. And thank you for your strength and your courage, because it's not always easy in the world we live. And I hope, I can bring the best with what I carry from my soul to this world. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the program with Carol.